welcome back to my channel. So this is my next video for my YouTube, and I am really sorry guys for not being regular and posting videos. I was really busy with my school and work, but I promise you guys that I will be posting regular from now. And just a hydration break please. So in this video guys, we will talk about what documents you should carry with yourself and while you're coming to Canada or maybe traveling to any foreign country. So let's get started. I know that you have a lot of questions when you're packing stuff for Canada. What documents should we carry, what not should be carried, and how to arrange those documents, and how to be sure that I'm carrying everything for your immigration purposes and everything, so you are not leaving behind anything important. So guys, let's get started discussing about all these things. So like when I was packing for Canada, I divided my documents into two files. One was the file which had all the photocopies and the soft copies for all of my documents, and one file was for all the originals for my government issue IDs, my certificates for my grade 10 and 12 mark sheet, etc, etc. So first we will talk about the file which had the originals. So in the files which has original documents, I had the file arranged in first with the mark sheets for my 10th and 12th grade. But if you have done your graduation with a diploma or any degree and you have that mark sheet as well, you can have that too, because I came as an undergraduated person, so I need to have my graduation certificate here. And then you should have your date of birth certificate. You should have your government IDs, like government issue IDs, like your driver's license, your driver's abstract. And just for a little information, driver's abstract is when you have some driving experience back in your home country. You can get it from your driver's license office, like how many years experience you have in driving, and were there any accidents in your driving history or period, and what vehicle did you drive, maybe a two-wheeler, maybe a bike or bicycle, or maybe you are driving a car. Is the like that all these things are like included in a driver's abstract, and this can help you while you are taking up or making a license in Canada in any of the provinces, because with the driver's abstract for your of your home country, you can gain some additional, or you can say exceptional, some offers or discounts on your car insurance if you're getting a vehicle over here, and that driving experience can be counted on the Canadian driver's license as well, so it might benefit you. So that's why just recommending those. If you can't get a driver's abstract, it's totally fine. And you can submit and surrender, you have to submit and surrender the driver's abstract and the driver's license of India or maybe any of your home country you're coming from. And then you should have any government issue identity cards, like your voter card, any, I would say in India I had my PAN card for my tax purposes, my voter ID, my, I would say, what was that, Aadhaar card. And you can get any of the government issue IDs that your government issues, or any of the provincial issued IDs. And coming to the folder that had the soft copies or photocopies for all of your documents, that should include all those documents that I mentioned to have an original for, like your school mark sheets, your date of birth certificate, black and white or a colored, I would say, photocopy for your passport, your government issued IDs. And then other than those documentations, the other documents that you would need is I have a list over here. After all those documents, you can have the like the email or the receipt photocopy of your file submission for your study visa in your college or whatever, right? Which maybe you did, or maybe your agent in India did for filing yours. Okay, have that copy. And then you have your copy for your GIC receipt. GIC is Guaranteed Investment Certificate. Many countries do not have a GIC rule. Like my friend whom I was living a few years back, she was from Bangladesh, and they didn't have a rule for a GIC. So it should depend on your home country. And if you have a rule for GIC and your parents have deposited the fund for GIC, you would receive a receipt on your email, or maybe an email giving you instruction that we received it, it's under this bank, your account number, etc, etc. Have the, I would say, the receipt or the email printed as a soft copy. And then you should have your flight tickets or flight details. Even if you have it on your phone, or maybe have it on your app for the flight, have those printed out as well, to keep it on hand for proofs. And what else? Yeah, your medical test reports. Like when you're coming from India, we had a full medical test, what allergies we have, blood tests, blood groups, all those things, your biometrics. So if you have the results and the email on which you can see on what date you had the appointment and what was the doctor, do have both of the documents as a soft copy. And then during the COVID time, there was a rule that you should have your COVID test result as well before boarding the flight. So yeah, if you're still taking the COVID test for your assurance before boarding the flight, you should have the test results with you. And I think the latest test results are 72 hours before the flight. No previous test results. And if you have any COVID test reports between those 72 hours before boarding of the flight, do carry that. But in this time, after the COVID period as well, you should carry your COVID vaccination, either a certificate or a COVID vaccination card, that whatever your government have issued to you. So if your college or your workplace requires a quarantine before you start, or maybe get to the place, or whatever it is, and they require a quarantine. So if you're quarantining in Canada's hotel, any of the hotels, and you have already done the reservation, because I think you have to do it before coming here, have all those information printed. I remembered that you should write down your student ID, either an email that your college gave, or the password, because the immigration may ask in the COVID times, or maybe after COVID times, they have asked some people to log in right there, right now on your college site, so they can have a proof that they are enrolled in the college. And some important, I would say, documents which are left are your college acceptance letter that your college might have sent to you, the college letter of acceptance. So let me tell you guys, the letter of acceptance and the acceptance letter are two different documents. Letter of acceptance is in a different format, in a table format, and then on the next few pages it is a descriptive thing. And on the acceptance letter, it's a formal letter given by your college on your email or whatever source or website, which will be signed by either the program advisor for your program that you are enrolled in, or maybe your college dean or university's dean. Okay, so that are two different letters and documents. Have a copy of those as well. And what else? Yeah, visa acceptance email. Like when was your visa accepted, and have that email screenshotted and printed out and keep it as a soft copy. And there is, I would say, a fees receipt or a fee structure receipt sent by your college or your university, like how many semester would you have, what course are you enrolled in, is it a master's degree or a diploma or an undergrad, etc, etc, etc. That fees receipt and the fee structure, this is the total fees and each subject for this, etc, etc, blah blah blah. Have that email printed out as well. It will be around for 2 or 3 pages. And what else left? Yeah, and you are going to have a form filled under ArriveCan. Mostly people know that you should be like able to fill it like at least 72 hours before your flight, and have the QR code with you and have the receipt printed out for that ArriveCan. And then sometimes your university or your workplace give you some additional documents or forms to fill out before you arrive to Canada. Fill out those as well according to their requirements and needs, and like keep them in the plastic folder or whatever folder that you're like carrying. I'm not specifically saying for a plastic folder. Go for any folder that you want to carry according to your choice, and do write on the top of the folder what documents are inside according to the serial number and names. I have written those, and it's very easy for me to determine in this, if like, do my file have this document right now if I open it. So it is easy for you guys to figure out on what page I would able to see my document, or even if I have my document arranged. Have those right in a serial number, make a table of contents. What does the file include? And then for a safety purpose, have all the scanned copies, saved it on your Google Drive account, maybe iCloud, or even send it to your father or your mother's email, so that you can have all the PDFs and scanned copies for your documents, even if you misplace one of those. I hope you do not, but keeping on a safer side and having all those documents shared to your family and your any of your closest friend, but to your Google Drive, iCloud space, or have it scanned and send it to your family members so that they can have all those documents recorded even if you lost one of those. And you do not have to have a hustle bustle and have a panic attack if you lost, if you misplace any. And like, you should carry at least 1 or 2 photocopies for all of your documents, and have a soft copies, like it's same as the photocopies. Have at least 2 or 3, not more than that. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you have not watched my previous video, it's a request, go back to the series and watch all those videos, and do give me a like and share to my videos to your friends who are coming to Canada and whom you think this information is very helpful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Love you all. Take care and bye bye.